Hello, this is Jay from relaxtherapy.com, and today's video is how I trim my hair. Here's the before photo, and if you've been following my hair journey, you will know that this problem actually started well before I started stretching my relaxer. And this is the finished result, so let's take a look at how I got here. I start by parting my hair down the center and working with two sections. Once done sectioning the hair, I place rubber bands on both of those sections. You will notice that I tilt my head back when putting on the rubber band. This helps to create a U-shaped hemline once I'm fully done trimming my hair. I apply the rubber band at the base of the hair and then I will gently tug on it to pull it toward the ends. I start at the base just to make sure all the hairs are nice and even within the rubber band so that I don't get any unevenness when cutting my hair. The same steps are then repeated on the other side, placing the rubber band at the base, gently tugging, pulling it all the way down to the end of the hair. I'm using thicker rubber bands, so by the time I get to the bottom, I have to tighten up the rubber bands a little bit. I find using small rubber bands, kind of like the ones you would use on a young girl's hair, it pulls my hair out. So these thicker ones work better and does not pull my hair out when tugging on them to bring them closer to the ends of the hair. I personally don't trust eyeballing the rubber bands. I take a ruler and just make sure I am removing the same amount of hair from either side. There are times when I may have to remove a little more hair from one side than the other, but this is how I start anyway. I use a ruler and I start with the same amount from both sides. In a previous video, I showed you how I flat iron my hair, and I still have some wavy roots, so my trim/cut won't be perfect, but it's perfect enough for what I'm going for. So be sure to check out that video. The last step in this process is to put a ponytail in the lower back of your hair, and you gently tug on it, bringing it all the way down. And here you're going to snip away any remaining ends that did not get accounted for the first time. So you will see I'm just snipping away those tiny little ends that appear a little thin. And this is what I ended up with. It still wasn't to my liking, so I went a second time with cutting just a little bit more. I'm very conservative. I do not make big cuts at once because I don't want to mess anything up. So I start small, and if I have to repeat the process, I will just continue repeating it until I get to an end result that I'm comfortable with. Here's the end result. I still have some thinning at the ends that I'm just going to let sit for a little longer. I will address that in my next haircut. I did do several pretty good snips this time around. I didn't measure, but here's a photo of what I removed. And here's a photo several days later after cutting my hair. I thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you've not done that. Drop me a comment if you have some questions. Please give me a like on this video if you found it helpful. And until the next video, stay blessed and beautiful.